You keep losing, bro, that can't be fun at all. You so below me, bitch, call you an underdog. I got 100 problems trying to get 100 solved. I'm sipping so much.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, episode number 18, season number 1 of Saving Sampdoria. And look at this, Pozzi is out for 7 weeks, Marcelo is still out for 3 weeks, and Clarkey for 7 days, 80% match fit. So hopefully those 7 days will get a move on and pass us by really quickly so we can get him back into the team. Gutted about Marcelo and definitely gutted about Pozzi. He's been out for so long, it's ridiculous. But we have the opportunity to do a nice squad report. We'll also be looking at the leagues today. Does anyone know what the little green circles are next to Mustafa, Wanyama and Pedro? They've got like an exclamation mark in them. I don't know actually what they're for, but they disappear. It's really bizarre. Anyway, as we saw with Sergio, he's looking quite good. Rossini's looking good. Mustafa, you know, he is progressing slowly but surely. Obviously, the more games he gets to play, the better he'll become in his +3. And as you can see, those little green circles are now disappeared. Costa, 27 years old. Probably my main concern for next season. He'll be sort of 28, possibly 29 by the end of the season. You know, Victor Wanyama's coming, and his statistics impress me greatly. I think he's doing really, really well. Pedro is absolutely sensational. Really do love this guy. He's brilliant. Really, really, really good. The fact he can play cam, the fact he can play CDM is epic. Lorenzo Del Silvestri, you know, he's a right back, but he plays so much better at right midfield, and his statistics are going up so phenomenally at right midfield. It's sensational. It really is quite mind-blowing. Obviously, we saw in the ad, he's doing well. Vilhena, he's doing fantastically. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Lopez, younger, I would buy him. He's not going to take a punt on him, to be honest. Now, Castanos, I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm going to look like a right prick. But then again, we all know my pronunciation is absolutely diabolical. But Castanos, my God, he is freaking sensational. Absolutely sensational. I'm so glad I've got to use him. And this boy, Polly is just, blows my mind playing with him. He's absolutely brilliant. Ed Ghazali, I think he's just going to be a bit part player. I keep saying it with him. He's going to be bit part, you know. Icardi, oh my days. He's just improving so nicely. He just feels silky, feels smooth. The same with Menace. Dennis the Menace, you know, some of his statistics surprise me. He's so underrated, but he feels so much better than his statistics at this moment in time. I'm looking forward to watching Clayton grow. You know, he's doing well. Probably struggling to get in a side. You know, we have got some good players up front. The fact he can play left midfield is fantastic. It gives us an additional outlet. Same with Marcelo. You know, he can play left midfield, right midfield. Clarkey's coming. He has gone up one. I mean, he only played, what was it, under 70 minutes, under 60 minutes for his debut and went off injured, which was really guttering. We've missed this guy a huge amount. I know he's 26 years old. He's going to be 27. I'm not going to get rid of him. I think we're going to have such a fantastic rotational front four, front five. It's going to be brilliant, and that means we're not going to be overplaying players, which is good. It's something I'm looking forward to. The fact that we will have some depth, and it's not going to cost us a huge amount of money, which is brilliant. This guy, I want to know about him. Does anyone know about this guy? Because he looks like he's going to be phenomenal. I mean, he's got so many nice yellow statistics that he's as if he's just waiting to explode onto the scene and become absolutely immense in a CDM position, which would be great for us to get him back off loan and see what he plays like. But we have a tough away game, a game that I'm not looking forward to because the last time we played Bruges, they caused us a lot of problems. A very, very good side, well-disciplined side, and a very thorough side. I mean, that ball over the top was just sensational. I mean, Jesus Christ, talk about picking it out. And we were unlucky there because when he headed it straight down onto our defender's foot, and it sort of deflected, took it away from Sergio when it went into the corner, and to give them a 1-0 lead. And this game was absolutely unbelievably hard. I mean, look at Castanos trying to create something. He's got such pace and such strength. He really does. Ooh. It makes me look forward to playing every game, and I don't want to talk about that goal. I really don't want to talk about that goal because the defending was absolutely diabolical, unbelievably diabolical. And the reason he got the goal is because he wanted the ball more than our defenders wanted to clear it. I mean, look, that's a good save, you know. But look at 3 freaking defenders standing around. Just watch. There comes the save. 3 defenders. And he just powers on through. He doesn't give a flying frick about his personal safety. He goes straight through, heads the ball in, and it's 2-0 down, and we're coming up to the end of the first half. And it's really disappointing to be trailing by so much. And there you can see, we go in at half-time losing 2-0. But what I was saying is I look forward to playing every single game with Sampdoria because we have Poli, we have Pedro, we have Castanos, you know, we have Icardi, who is, oh, wow. You know, it's so exciting to actually play every game with them because I feel that we can absolutely destroy teams. Sometimes, yeah, we're going to lose. I think that's pretty obvious. A little bit of a dive in there and, yeah, got punished for diving in on the attacker, and he slotted home into an empty goal. I mean, that was a simple goal, and that was just really, really bad defending on my behalf. Just trying to be too cocky at times, you know, when I should just do the simple defensive job, and I don't. I mean, they could have made it for me, and that's a huge miss. A huge miss. But 3-0 was enough, and that's put a little bit of a dent into our league position, a little bit of a dent into our current run. And speaking of league positions, just take a quick look at the other Super Leagues. We're going to start off with the Super League Premier, and yeah, that's looking pretty damn competitive as well. I mean, Real Madrid are pretty much walking away, but Juventus are just hanging on to their coattails, 6 points behind, and then Bayern Munich are a further 5 points behind Juventus, which is just unbelievable. It's just such a competitive league. It's nice to see Napoli starting to move up the division. I mean, they're in 17th. I would never have thought Napoli would be that far down. I just did not think that would be possible. They have such a fantastic side. You know, they've got Hamzik, they've got Cavani, they've just got brilliant players. It really does surprise me that they're that far down in the table. And the same with the Superliga Championship. You know, the teams in this division, I'm surprised. I looked at, you know, you've got Bayer Leverkusen in 13th, you've got PSV in 15th. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. It's just phenomenal. I mean, look at Spartak Moscow. I mean, Jesus Christ, they have walked away with this league. If they lose the title from this position, I would be shocked, unbelievably shocked. I don't think they will. I don't think it's possible. It's nice to see Sporting in 4th. Atletico Bilbao are doing a good job. They're sitting in 2nd. But I mean, you look at the bottom of the table. West Ham in 20th. I think that's just some hate from EA. Boca Juniors in 17th. LA Galaxy 18th. Vasco da Gama in 16th. You know, Real Betis in 50th. I would have thought Betis would have been a little bit higher. They've got a decent side. And they're not a bad side at all. Now we get on to our division, the most important division. We're currently in 7th. You know, 18 wins, 10 draws, too many draws, 8 losses, too many losses, 61 goals, 43 against, plus 18, 64 points. We are well and truly in it. Can we still make that automatic playoff place? You know, Villa on 70 points. Well, we're going to find out because we have a very tough game against Valencia. The only good thing is A, is at home, and B, the one player who sends the fear of God through me, Sojourner, is out injured, which is fantastic. Also, if you look at their current results, they drew 1-1, they won 3-1, they won 1-0. They're not doing too well. Of course they're not, John. They've got 2 wins and a draw, you mug. Well, yeah, that's not the point. Come on. We've got to have faith. We've got to have belief. You know, they've done all the early running. It was all Valencia. They played really well from the start. But we have such good players. Look at Victor Wanyama. And that ball round the corner would have been awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's so nice to have players you can create different moves with. It's brilliant. A bit of a free header there, and I was really, really, really angered by that. Again, what are our centre-backs doing? Yes, I know I'm taking risks by playing a 3-5-2 and occasionally having to change to like a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-1-2. But it's just really frustrating how our defenders just seem to leave gaps at this moment in time. Obviously, I understand, you know, with time and progression, they will become better and hopefully cut that all out, and it will come. It will definitely come because this team really is bubbling on the brink of greatness. I really feel if we go up this season that we will take League One, Superliga 1 by storm, and I really feel that we could be pushing for a championship title. That's how confident I am when I play with this team. My only fear at this moment in time is we're going to lose Lopez, obviously because of the loan situation, but I feel with Icardi, Castanos, you know, Pozzi will be back by then, you know, Maxi Clayton, even Edgar Sali, that we can really, really mount a huge challenge. We have some of the best midfielders already, you know, we've got Victor Wanyama, we've got Pedro, we've got freaking Poli, and his passing is sensational. I feel he'll really give us a different level and up our game, and I honestly feel if we go up, touch wood we bloody do. If we go up, we're going to be sensational. And then look at that, in the last minute we missed the opportunity to sneak a 1-0 victory, but it doesn't matter. A point against Valencia is bloody good. A point against Valencia for me, I feel, is fantastic. I will take that all day long, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next episode and see how we progress.